Hey, what's up everybody? Michael Crump here, yet again, covering all of the latest and the greatest in PlayStation 4 homebrew news and much, much more. Today, I bring to you the PS4 System Software 9.50 Beta 3. So today I acquired it, I got into the beta program, and then I installed it on one of my PlayStation 4s. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I got into the beta, the installation process, and what firmware we can roll back to, as well as does this work with the current Golden web exploits that we already have out today. Let's jump straight into it. Okay, so over on the official PlayStation blog, it says here, new PS5 and PS4 system software betas are going to be rolling out tomorrow. And if we scroll down into this post here, it basically is stating that there is a second PS5 beta that kicks off tomorrow that gives you things like party chat, game base, and accessibility settings. And then there is also a PS4 system software for players to try out the community requested open parties feature, which is also coming in the PS5 beta. Now, there is a little bit more information here for PS5 beta participants. And then when we look down into this, it gives the normal kind of disclaimers is that the PS5 and the PS4 betas will be open to selected participants in applicable countries. Final system software updates will be available globally this year. And it says if you're selected to participate, you'll receive an email invitation. Looking down into this changelog, you'll see for the most part, it's pretty heavily focused on PlayStation 5. Now, there's a few things like open and closed parties, which is in the PS4 beta, which we'll actually try this out in a moment. This one is obviously for the PS4, which is the voice chat volume. So you can now individually adjust the voice chat of each player in a party. And here's some more PS5 game base enhancements. And let's just see, there's more UI features for the PS5. Voice command, where you can use your voice to activate your PlayStation. I've seen a couple of videos of this on Twitter. Yeah, that's just about it. Now, we'll look at the official changelog for the PS4 beta once we get to the installation process. Okay, and so I already have a PS4 that's sitting here at 9.03, which was a great system for me to test this on. Now, I wouldn't recommend anyone else actually updating and going through this process that I'm about to show you, simply because if you're on the 9.50, the only firmware that you can revert back to is 9.03. And so it really wouldn't help you out very much anyway, especially if you're wanting to stay in the jailbroken scene. Now, originally I saw this tweet right here, which was that there is this new 9.50 beta 3 PUP file. So PUP is the PlayStation updater. And so originally I went to this link right here and I downloaded this file and then I put it on one of my USB sticks and then went into safe mode on my PlayStation 4 and tried to update it and learned that I could not use that file simply because the PSN that I had attached to my PlayStation was not on this special kind of Sony list of beta testers. So I found out that what you can do is that you can create a UK-based PSN account, and then on Twitter, there are certain folks that are giving away things such as your beta activation codes. So over here on Twitter is an example of one. So PS4 software 9.50 beta code. And what you do with this beta code is that you can simply insert that into the PlayStation website where it says redeem a code. And if you are in the United States, which I am, there is this website that you can go to that's on the PlayStation.com, And right here it says, PlayStation 4 System Software Beta, where you could sign up for the beta. And so you would just simply go to the site here and then you would click on I agree. And so right here it asks you 3 questions. So the very first one is to please enter your PSN ID. And so I've already got mine entered in there, and then select this box if you would like to be interested or considered for future beta tests. So I put sure. And then finally, the last one here is to receive news and information from Sony regarding future beta programs. And I put yes on this, and then I clicked on Finish Survey. And in my opinion, it's just better to go ahead and submit for the beta. Who knows, you may be accepted, but this is primarily those that have the PS4 to spare. Okay, so and if you want to create an account that you can activate the beta software on, then you simply go to the PlayStation Network and then create an account. And then right here, you can pretty much add anything for your birthday as long as you're not a minor. And so on the country and the region here, you're just going to want to make sure that you select the United Kingdom. And then for the rest of the prompts here, you're just going to go ahead and fill them out like you normally do. And now that you've got your UK-based account created, here is where you're going to need to see if you can find one of the beta codes that's available on the net. So in this example, this was one of the codes that I tried, and I actually went through and tried multiple different codes. So let's see what that looked like. Okay, and so if you head over to the PlayStation Network and you go to where it says redeem codes and you're logged in with your UK-based account, well, here is where you can begin trying those codes that are posted on Twitter. So in this instance, I just went through and I tried a number of these. So some of the cards, it says, was not available in this current region. This one says that the code has already been redeemed. Again, another one here that says it's not available in this region. And then eventually I came across this one, which actually worked. So it says the code contains one item. Do you want to redeem it? And this is for the PS4 System Software Beta Testing. Woohoo! We're in. So all I needed to do here now was just go to redeem, and it was then added to my UK-based account. And so now back over on my PlayStation 4, I'm going to go to System, and we will go to System Information. And you can see right here, we're setting at 9.03. And since I am signed in right now as a local user, let's go ahead and let's sign in as our UK-based account. So we're going to go to sign in here. Okay, so I'm going to simply enter my email address here as well as my password, and we're going to sign in. And the name down at the bottom, James England, was just some random name that I thought of when I was creating that account. So in just a second, I'll actually fix that and put in my real name there. So in the system software update, here is now where I can select version 9.50 beta 3. So it says down at the bottom, currently system software 9.03 is installed. It says the following version of the system software is available, and note that it does have the beta tag on it. Hit next here. Okay, so here is where it actually notes what was changed. So let's look at this really quickly. So it says in the main features updated in the system software beta program, it says in party, when you start a party, you can select either an open party or a closed party. It says an open party lets your friends join without an invite, and then a closed party is only for players you invite. And you can now individually adjust the voice chat volume of each player in a party. And then the other features is simply they've added Ukrainian language support. Okay, the rest of the notes here is just going to be a little bit more around the beta program and the limitations opposed by it, and some caution information when restoring to the latest official version. And then down at the bottom is service and repairs. And so one more thing just to call out is that it says, if your PS4 console is in need of service, restore the system software to the latest official release version before requesting service. You will be able to go back to at least 9.03 with this system software update. Okay, let's go ahead and click on next. And again, some more system software beta agreements. We're going to hit accept on this one. And now it's added it to our downloads. And now the update process will begin. So I'm going to hit update here. And through the magic of editing, it's going to be complete in just a few moments. Okay. Now it's going to the preparing to install, which this is exactly what we're used to whenever we do a typical system software update. So nothing new here. Okay, needs to restart, and then once restarted, we're into the system software update. And again, it's just installing the update file. And then here we are. Here is the PlayStation 4 running 9.50 Beta 3. And I don't know, maybe it has been a while since I have been on the very latest firmware. But man, it feels like there's like a lot more just ads integrated. So on the store here, it is giving us a couple of games that obviously they want us to buy. What's new? So that looks like it normally did. PlayStation Now, I can't recall if there was a icon for this in the past, but at least it's on there right now. PS5 Remote Play, which has been there for a while. My Videos, which has been there. And I do not recall seeing this movie and TV shows all in one place. Again, this was probably in 9.03, but I haven't been running official firmware or the latest official firmware in a very long time. Okay, so the rest of my games are still on here, at least the ones that I have signed in at some point for. We're going to go to settings, and we're going to go to the system here and then system information. And there we go. We're at 9.50 beta 3.00. And I've never seen this view details option before. So let's go ahead and click on that for view details. And I'm believing that this is just going to bring us right back to that changelog we looked at a little bit earlier. Okay, so yeah, this is the same sort of thing. It's just the changelog that we looked at a little bit earlier when we did the installation process. Okay, so let's go back into the system software update. And so as you can see right here, it does give us the option that we could go back to version 9.03 if we wanted to. The currently installed version is the one that's kind of grayed out right now. So let's take 9.03 and let's see what happens. Okay, it says the following version of the system software is available, 9.03. Let's go to view details. And from my memory, there wasn't very much in that changelog. Okay, yeah, it just, the system software update improves system performance. Let's just go ahead and click on next and see what it does. And here is where it is stating a beta version of the software is installed. Install the previous version if the beta is not working correctly. And so I could select yes here, but there's a few more things I want to try first. So I'm going to hit no. Okay, so one of the features was the new language support for Ukrainian. So let's go to language, system language, and let's just scroll down a little bit. And right there is the Ukrainian language. So check, it looks like it is there and it is now supported. Let's head over to the party chat. So we'll go into party. And then we're going to hit OK there, and we're going to start a party. And there should be an option to do an open or a closed one, and right there they are. So you can do an open party or a closed party. So an open party allows your friends to join, and then a closed is only selected players can join. And then the last feature was that you can change the volume of other players now in party chat. Okay, so the moment that you've all been waiting for, let's go ahead and load up our ESP32 device, and let's try running the latest Gold Hen exploit on PS4 9.50 Beta 3. I'm going to go ahead and go into my network, and we are going to go to set up an internet connection. We're going to custom here, and we're going to select our PS4_web AP and just enter password into this box, hit OK, and then automatic, and then DNS settings. Let's go to manual, and that's just going to be your 10.1.1.1. Hit next, automatic, do not use. And now I'm going to go up to the top and go to user guide. And there we go, cache and exploit files. Running the latest Gold Hen. Loading exploit, please wait. And unfortunately, that is where our trip ends here today. Once it finishes loading the page, it sits there on that loading exploit, and it doesn't go any further from there. And so that's going to do it for today. Thank you so very much for watching. And so that is going to do it for today. So thank you so very much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. Why not hit that subscribe button? Thanks so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Michael, out.